everybody, and for this video, you guys are gonna be watching me play some Crimson Doubles. I had some pretty nice snipes that honestly I was very surprised actually did anything. You know when you hit a shot and you're like, no. Just no. I did not deserve that. Well, that happened multiple times in this gameplay, but it makes me look like I'm actually great at sniping, so I'm down to show you guys. But what I'm going to be talking about in this video is the special ammo changes. Now, I'm not going to be discussing the ways in which it fails, because I think we're all aware of that. You can use sidearms, you can use Icebreaker, you can use Invective, you can use a sidearm and then switch to a different weapon when you die. There are definitely issues with the special ammo thing. There's too many workarounds, there's too many easy workarounds to make the special ammo change not mean anything. I don't want to talk about that because those are issues that we already know about, and I'm sure Bungie are going to fix, seeing as it completely negates their special ammo change. But anyway, we're going to be talking about how it actually plays out when people are sticking to the special ammo changes, when they're using year 2 weapons, and they're not using an Invective, and they actually play the game out the way that it was intended when these changes were brought into Destiny. What I have personally found through playing doubles with the special ammo change is going to be interesting to see what it's like in trials, because obviously light advantage is there, so maybe people won't want to use Icebreaker. But anyway, let's stick to what we have experience with. I found it really interesting. What it seems to do is it makes people play differently, and it brings about whole new strategies that were not in Destiny before these special ammo changes. So as soon as the game starts on that first round, it's only primary weapons. I can have a primary, you have a primary, we can only use our primaries. And that in itself is really nice because you get some really solid gunfights with other people. You get to have really interesting engagements, prolonged gunfights, especially if you're using Doctrine of Passing like I have been using in doubles. And that in itself is refreshing. It's not just people sitting at the back trying to pick someone off with a sniper. People are actually a lot more aggressive when they don't have that special ammo because they only have their primary, so they rush in a little bit more, they're a lot less passive, and that is very interesting. It's a more interesting way to play the game. Now, as soon as that first round is over, usually the person that takes that round, unless it happened very quickly, will be the team that ends up with special ammo. And this is when another interesting dynamic happens. So I was in one game where my team got special ammo and also the enemy team got special ammo, and I noticed that straight away we were all using snipers and it slowed down significantly from the first round. So it went from all of us playing in a completely different playstyle of going in there and just having interesting gunfights to, okay, now we have snipers, we're gonna sit back and try and pick somebody off. Now that's interesting because it switches playstyles and we're not playing different people, it's the same people, but they're playing different because they picked up special ammo. And it's also super interesting when one team just gets special ammo and the other team doesn't, because you can either push in there. If you got shotgun ammo, you know the other team doesn't have shotguns, so you can run in there and be like, sup, and kill all of them, or you can try and pick them off and they're trying to hide from all of these sniper lines. Sometimes people will just try and run at you if you have snipers and kill you with their primary because they know if your ass has special ammo, you're trying to use it. So they're just gonna run in there and trying to pick you off while you're trying to sit back and snipe. Or another thing that teams do is they try and wait around for special ammo. And all of these things are just really interesting. And now a match has various different stages of the way people play the games depending on how special ammo goes. Did you win the first round? Did you get special ammo the first round? It completely changes every step of the way. And I really like that. I like that. It's bringing more strategy to the game, and I think that's really cool. Teams have to decide, okay, is special ammo that important to me to where I'm just gonna camp it out and wait for that special ammo to spawn, or do I want to try and push them? What do I want to do? And I like that a lot. When I have played teams that have been playing with not Icebreaker or Invective, it's been really awesome. It's been an awesome experience, and it's been a very interesting thing to see how the game actually changes in all of these different stages, depending on how much special ammo you or the enemy team has. So overall, my experience with the changes have been very positive. It adds more dynamic, more interesting gunfights, more strategy, and I think that that is awesome. awesome. I am very excited to see what it's like in Trials of Osiris. Will people decide to use Icebreaker and lower down their level just so they can snipe at the beginning? I don't know. Will everyone just use Invective? I do not know, but I'm really excited to find out. And I definitely would love to hear you guys' opinion on the special ammo changes when you've actually been able to play against people who are sticking to the changes, of course. I'm not talking about the dudes using Icebreaker. And I will most certainly talk about my experience in the new Trials of Osiris on Friday. So let me know in the comment section, how do you feel about the changes after playing with it in doubles? And I will speak to you awesome people later. Bye.